Hello everybody! Seeing the support for my first video on niche musical instruments, I decided I wanted to make another one. But this time, I wanted a twist. So I thought, what about instruments that don't just use strings or keys, but different elements to make sound? Like the waterphone uses water. But what about fire? Or electricity? Well, as it turns out, there are some crazy elemental instruments out there. Number 1. The singing Tesla coil. This first instrument uses as close as we can get to real lightning. Electrical arcs at thousands of volts to create sound. No speakers, no strings, just pure electricity modulated to sing. The sound is sharp, crackling and sparkling. It's like listening to electric sparks singing. It resembles a futuristic synth with high, clear tones that sometimes sound like whistle-like beeps, but with a raw and energetic edge. Here's a clip of the Tesla coil playing AC/DC's Thunderstruck. You might be wondering about that other crazy looking instrument you just saw. That's the pyrophone, also known as the fire organ. Instead of air or electricity, it uses flames, tiny, controlled explosions inside of tubes to make sound. Each note is basically a mini firework. It sounds kind of haunting and mechanical, like a dragon, but made in a factory. The tones are warm, sometimes rough and ominous, with a mechanical, pulsing character that mimics the crackling of fire. The sound has a popping and buzzing undertone, as if tiny explosions are rhythmically timed into music. You can also hear the mechanical clicks and clacks of the gas being loaded into the chamber. The hydraulis, sometimes called the aquaphone. This is basically the world's first water-powered pipe organ, invented over 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece. It's the same principle as the pyrophone, but with water, so it's kind of the antiphone. Instead of bellows or electric pumps, it used flowing water to push air through pipes and create sound. Imagine a giant fountain that plays music. It was so loud and impressive that Romans used it during gladiator games and public events. This instrument produces a full, resonant sound with soft, organic tones that seem to ebb and flow like water. It has a warm, almost hypnotic vibe, similar to a pipe organ, but with a natural flowing quality. And finally, one of the most poetic and mystical instruments of all. Excuse my pronunciation, the Aeolian harp. It doesn't need fingers, nor does it need electricity, or fire, or anything, not even a player. Just wind. Strings are stretched across a wooden frame, and when the wind blows through, it plucks them, creating eerie, harmonic tones. The sound is ethereal and dreaming, with soft, clear tones that dance gently over one another. It has a light, trembling harmonic effect, as if the wind is whispering and magically plucking the strings. It's very calming and very mystical. It's basically nature itself composing music. Poets, philosophers, and composers have long been fascinated by its otherworldly sound. Some say the harp is a metaphor for the human mind creativity and passive receptivity for nature's spirit. The harp responds to the wind, just as the human mind responds to nature and divine inspiration. This idea ties into romantic idealism, where the Aeolian harp represents the idea that truth and beauty flow through us, rather than being produced solely by rational effort. I just quickly wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who commented, liked, and subscribed on my first video on this channel. It has motivated me a lot to keep going and to actually chase this stupid passion I have. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully.